In 1848, Frédéric Sérieux, a French artist, created prints visualizing his dream of a world made up of democratic and social republic with peoples grouped as distinct nations identified by flags and national costumes. The French Revolution in 1789 marked the first clear expression of nationalism, transferring sovereignty from the monarch to the people and fostering a sense of collective identity among French citizens. Napoleon introduced reforms across Europe like the Napoleonic Code, abolishing privileges, serfdom, and guild restrictions, but local reactions to French rule were mixed due to increased taxation and conscription. The map of Europe in the mid-18th century shows no nation-states, with diverse peoples and languages under dynastic empires like the Habsburg Empire, which lacked political unity. Nationalism and national unification were closely linked to the liberal ideology advocating individual freedom, equality before the law, representative government, and economic liberalism, though political rights were limited mostly to property-owning men. After the defeat of Napoleon in 1815, conservatism restored monarchies and suppressed dissent through censorship and autocracy, seeking to maintain traditional institutions and state power. Secret societies and revolutionaries like Giuseppe Mazzini emerged, advocating for democratic republics and national unification, often opposing monarchy and inspiring liberal nationalist movements across Europe. The 1830 July Revolution in France led to constitutional monarchy, inspiring uprisings like the Belgian independence movement and the Greek War of Independence supported by European sympathizers and artists. Now, Romanticism fostered nationalist sentiment through art, poetry, and the promotion of folk culture as the true spirit of nations, influencing nation-building projects like those in Germany and Poland. Economic hardship and overpopulation during the 1830s and 1840s triggered popular revolts like the Silesian Weavers' Uprising, driven by declining wages and job scarcity. The 1848 Revolution of the Liberals aimed for constitutionalism, national unification, and expanded suffrage, but the Frankfurt Assembly failed due to resistance from monarchies and lack of broad social support. Women participated actively in nationalist struggles, but were largely denied political rights, reflecting the limitations of liberal equality during that era. Germany's unification under Prussian leadership, particularly Otto von Bismarck, was achieved through military victories and state power rather than liberal democratic movement. These unification was achieved through a mix of secret societies, wars led by Sardinia-Piedmont under King Victor Emmanuel II, and popular support for figures like Giuseppe Garibaldi, though many peasants were unaware of nationalist ideology. In Britain, the nation-state emerged gradually through the dominance of England over Scotland, Wales, and Ireland, involving suppression of distinct cultures and imposition of English cultural symbols like the Union Jack. Artists personified nations as female allegorical figures, such as Marianne in France and Germania in Germany, symbolizing unity, liberty, and national identity through iconic attributes. Attributes of the allegorical Germania include a crown of oak leaves, symbolizing heroism, a sword representing readiness to fight, and a broken chain signifying freedom. Nationalism in the Balkans fueled conflicts among diverse Slavic peoples under Ottoman rule, complicated by great power rivalries, setting the stage for wars culminating in World War I. By the late 19th century, nationalism merged with imperialism, leading to intense rivalries and shaped anti-colonial movements worldwide, inspiring struggles for independent nation-states with their own forms of nationalism.